Let's get blown away in today's podcast. A true media legend with 30 years of experience in the industry. He is a successful entrepreneur, a mastermind behind Forbes 100 companies, video communication strategies, and the charismatic host of the Serbian franchise of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Not once, but twice. Today, we are honored to have him on the Hub2Connect Business Insights Podcast to share his valuable insights and unique perspective on the media world. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for an energetic conversation with one of the biggest names in the business. Ivan, I would like you to introduce yourself to your audience and talk a little bit about yourself, and not to forget everything you have done in the few years back.
Hello, and to you and to your audience, thank you very much for the invitation. This really nice and cozy podcast studio.
Thank you.
With a really nice setup. I specifically love this one, reflection. It really gives the edge of
By the
studio.
way, Ivan is the podcast master, actually.
Yeah,
you have also your
everything.
studio.
I think, it is very, like when they say, oh, the next guest we shouldn't even announce. He's everybody knows him. But for me, everything is about media. As you said, in 1992, where many of your viewers even didn't even born yet.
Yeah,
I started working in media. I started on the radio 10 years, then 10 years on TV, and now the last 10 years in digital. And I can say really since this new year, in AI. Because I think the revolution is so big that we can distinct it from everything that happened before. So yeah, it's something interesting, something that ignites me. And as we discussed a little bit earlier, media is magical. So
exactly.
I had this parallel education in geography, which I still really, really much love. But somehow media prevailed, and I was on radio, TV, and now in digital media.
Excellent. And soon in artificial intelligence.
Yeah, already in artificial
Yes.
intelligence, really on day-to-day basis. Like I was preparing also for one of my guest appearances on the radio, and I wrote there, we already use 10 different AI tools to help us be more efficient and so on. So yeah, artificial intelligence is really the tectonic disturbance in the force, as we could say.
Definitely, yes.
Which really is on the scale, you have internet or you don't have internet. So imagine the world without internet, and now world without AI and AI.
And
really something that is...
I can tell you
changing
from my point of view, actually, I heard many people where, they are frightened or scared that AI is going to change people and stuff.
They should be scared. Everybody should be scared, definitely.
I know, but in my opinion, I see it different. Actually, now with AI, I'm hiring actually more people to make use of that AI.
Exactly. Just one question for you and for your audience.
Yeah.
Is fire good or is fire harmful?
Fire is harmful.
But it's also good because when
Exactly.
it's this is the all the big revolutions we can say, and there is a saying that fire is a good servant but a bad master.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and the same goes
with AI.
Everything which is revolutionary. Like we get even in the United Arab Emirates, we have a nuclear plant. And we are getting the power and electricity from the nuclear plant.
Yeah.
But this is the same thing that was developed for nuclear bombs. So is it bad or is it good? Obviously, people are focused. I was watching the interview with the founder of OpenAI, and all they spoke about for 20-25 minutes was, is it harmful? Is it bad? Is it like this? Come on, man, let's focus on the good things.
And focus on the benefits.
And
actually,
the benefits,
we get from
benefits
that, yes.
are huge. So, yeah, AI is here, and it's here to stay with all the good and bad stuff.
Believe me, we started with ChatGPT for our clients in digital marketing. And from my side, I cannot do it now without ChatGPT, which is...
Yeah, somebody asked me recently, hey, you are so dependent on AI.
Yeah.
What if you don't have an AI. And then I ask the counter question is, what if you don't have an electricity?
Yeah.
You know, like it happens sometimes. There is a cutoff or something, you know, so you don't have electricity.
You have to find a way out. I mean,
You will find
alternatives,
but it will come back.
Yeah.
You know, like especially ChatGPT, when it was starting, they didn't expect to gain million followers in 5 days.
Yeah.
100 million followers in 2 months. So obviously that nobody expected that. And there were some outages of the services for ChatGPT.
Yeah.
But now things are getting into the normal as a utility. You know, you have water, you have electricity, you have internet,
and you have ChatGPT,
or open or artificial intelligence to support you.
Yeah. Yes, wonderful. Okay, now jumping back to the media. Okay.
Yep.
I have a question for you.
Please do.
How is the challenge of 90 days, 90 video going on?
Thank you very, very, very much for that question, because I was already prepared to answer the question about who wants to be a millionaire. But this is something that is happening right now. Challenge 90 days, 90 videos is going amazingly. Amazing. And
I'm following you all the time and listening and watching each and every video.
Commenting, liking. Yes. Thank you. I'm really, really appreciate that. There are a few of you who are with me from the beginning. There are a lot of people now, you know, but at the beginning there were a few of you, and I specifically remember your comments.
The most important thing is that you are giving valuable information.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. I was dwelling on it. I'm preaching that since 10 years ago. All my clients, all my friends, whoever starts some new business, I said, you have to be daily. You have to be daily.
Yes.
That's it. That is the only way to stand out in today's saturated world of social media and stuff. And even that market of daily posting becomes really saturated, but is becoming. I'm only doing it for 60 days. Today, actually, yesterday was the video number 60.
Wow.
So today is 61.
Man, time is passing fast.
For you, you know, like it's like a military service, you know, like my military for you was, it was very fun.
Yeah.
For me was 1 year, you know, like, and so. But I really, really regret one thing that I didn't start 10 years ago. Because in 2015, I met Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat, please, Google.
So you met him face to face?
Personally, yeah, personally.
Wonderful.
He didn't start vlogs. 2 weeks after we met, he started daily vlogging. And I lived his life with his daily vlogging. Obviously, people from media know who Casey Neistat is, but for the people who do not know, he is the one who disrupted the industry of daily vlogging, bringing it to the next level of storytelling, because before him, people were just posting the video dumps, you know, like okay, this is what happened, and that's it, one almost raw footage and so on.
Yeah.
He brought the life dynamics, the drama, the dramaturgy into the
storytelling in each video.
Exactly. And I was living life with him for over 500 videos that he did.
But why then didn't you start at that time?
I don't know, like people around me know me when we were starting Naš Biro, you know, one of the ventures that I have. You know, like I was telling people, we have to go daily. No, you are crazy. People would get bored, whatever. No, that's the only solution. And let's just go back to Casey. He started daily vlogging in order to promote his mobile application Beam that he was building at the moment. Yeah. Beam had 2 pivots and eventually died. But what came out of that is that he became an icon in video storytelling or daily vlogging, and that really changed the world. So in 2021, in November, I had an interview with my now dear friend, with Jim Luderbeck. Jim Luderbeck is one of the biggest influencers in media world because he was the CEO of VidCon.
Yeah.
And VidCon is the biggest gathering of YouTube influencers in the world, not only YouTube, but social media. And he was the CEO of that. And while interviewing him with all Jim's energy, there is that interview on online on YouTube, and with his energy, because he's so passionate about it and so on, I promised him I have to go back to the creative, because my job in the past 10 years was doing media for the companies, for the corporates.
Yeah.
So it's more like a service business, not yes, creative at the times, but most it's a business. It's
And not for yourself, actually.
and not for myself.
Yeah.
And it's not that I need attention, but make the creative process. Trust me, this is the 61st day of my 90 days challenge, and it will not stop there. It's just a milestone. I still didn't get bored of editing video. In my company, we have 20 plus editors, and we have all the people around, and production and so on and so on. And I'm edited my videos fully by myself.
Really?
Exactly. Yeah, that's, and I am doing the script by myself.
That's why they are so good.
Because I enjoy the process.
Yeah.
I really, truly enjoy the process. At this moment, I have 25 videos in stock, which I didn't edit. So I have a raw footage, and my editing is half an hour. When you have the format, everything is easier. So long story short, a year ago, I joined the Nas Daily community. Nas Daily is the famous blogger inspired by Casey Neistat, by the way.
Okay.
And he started his challenge, 1,000 days, 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 videos.
Yeah. Every day video. Every day, 1,000 days, 1,000 videos, 1 minute videos. And it changed his life in a tectonic manner, as I like to call him, he's Facebook's favorite child, because he has now he has 60 million followers across all the media and everything. But he was consistent. He didn't miss a day for this 1,000 days. After that, he became a businessman and so on. And one of the things that he started is a community of content creators, 10 plus thousand followers. And I joined that community a year ago. And when they asked me, why are you joining this community? I said, I want to get inspired and motivated to go back to creation, to be creative, to do something, which I love, and so on. And it took me another 6 to 9 months, like a birth. Like pregnancy, actually. After 9 months, it was a new year. I got my accountability buddy, because we were during the New Year's on the session of that community, Nas Daily community, or Nas community. We were saying what is our New Year's resolution, and I said, I am starting daily vlogging, very bold, but it was like daily vlogging, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And then I got my accountability buddy. That means that you have you are in pairs, and I got one of my favorite people there, and that's Q. She's from Greenland, and she's the biggest influencer in Greenland. And she was my accountability buddy. And she really helped me with some questions. Even after 30 years in media, I'm learning not only from her, but I'm learning from my son, who is 13 now. So I like that the process of learning, And she supported me and she pushed me, and I came to the studio for the first time. 30 years in media, so many radio shows, TV shows, everything. I podcast and everything, and I had so much stress, like what to do. Yeah, I didn't really know. Shall I do it like this? Shall I do it like that? This or that? And I remember getting after the 1 hour.
I can't believe that you had that stress.
Really
no way.
Because
Wow.
I didn't have a clear picture what I want to achieve with this. But I just felt I had to start. Something was on my chest, and I had to start. Only to, I was, okay, turn on the camera, babble for 1 hour, 10 topics, something like that. And then I said, okay, what am I doing? Like it has to be short. It has to be like this. It has to be like that. And then everything started, the metamorphosis in front of my eyes, like everything. I really thank some people like Nikola from Serbia. He's doing the videos for David Meltzer.
Yeah.
He directed. I have a session with him on podcast, and I will play this podcast once I reach the 90 days. He directed me on some things. Then I have the Stefanos. He lives in Manila. He's Greek, but he was the person who actually poked the pain point of mine, which was why. He asked me why you are doing this. He's like a psychologist for and then I realized, and now if you ask me why am I doing this, why I started, which I didn't know 60 days ago, but during the process I found out, I want to be creative, to explore my creativity, express my creativity. That's one thing. The other thing is I want to make that process as efficient as possible, as lean as possible. That's my nature. How I can do it, because probably I'm lazy, like I don't want to work so much, but I want to achieve so much, So ambitious and lazy. That's a good combination. And
busy.
And always busy
all the time, yes.
And then I started making this process efficient. And note this, I started around mid-Jan, which was like 45 days after the ChatGPT went out.
Yeah.
My second episode is about ChatGPT.
I remember that, yes.
And after that session, so there was 7 to 10 episodes which were not scripted by ChatGPT.
Yeah.
After that, each and every episode is scripted by ChatGPT with my inputs and the prompt for ChatGPT, which is 20 lines long.
Wow.
So prompt is make me a script.
Yes.
Make me a 50-word script. Make me 50 words takeaways. Make me title 10. Give me the 10 titles. Clickbait, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, emotional. Act like famous YouTubers. Give me a description of the video for the posts.
Yeah.
Give me hashtags and so on. So whatever I put in my prompt, I get that. So I can put one paragraph of script. I can put one sentence. I can put 5 pages.
Yeah.
I will get 50-50 and everything.
So
else.
again, it all depends on the input, and this is one of the reasons why I say that still we need people to control that artificial intelligence actually, and to do that inputs.
It's a powerful slave. AI is a powerful slave. Maybe it's not right to say that, but really, I was writing a business email a few days back, and I had so many changes that at one point I was like, "I'm sorry, but one more change." Like when you're talking to someone, it's already
I had
inappropriate.
Exactly. I had this last month. I was doing some. Actually, we are using in digital marketing for writing out the captions for the social media posts. So I did that. I felt I'm giving ChatGPT a hard time. Yeah. And at the end, I was like, okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm always polite. I'm always nice. Can you please write me this and that?
Yeah.
So long story long. On your question, how it goes, this challenge. I really love what happened, and maybe the crown jewel of when I started this one, not to mention all the acquaintances that I met, people that followers. I'm not even saying but tens of thousands of followers. So I'm closing to 100,000 followers on different social media and so on. But I'm saying the connections, people all over the world. Like when some of my friends, experts, analyze the content, you have a lot of viewers from UK, US, Africa, Asia, and so on. And I'm so glad to be spreading my beliefs. So I'm not saying that I'm right always, but I'm spreading my beliefs into this one. And the crown jewel of this one is the software, actually. And I'm not sure whether if I told you about this, but I kept this for this occasion to tell you. And I will send you the video to invite you to participate in alpha testing of the software.
Wow, that will be my pleasure.
Which will happen on 16th of April. Everything happens on 16th of April. I'll tell you more later. But the software is fully automated software as a service, SaaS, for video production.
Really?
Of the portrait videos of people, like mine videos.
All right.
Fully automated. All you have to do is record yourself and leave everything to the software. Not even to the people behind it, but to the software.
And how do you record? You don't even talk, just record?
No.
What does it do exactly?
First of all, when you land on the platform for the first time,
All right.
you have to set up some parameters for you, is it?
Of course.
So some settings. So first question is why you're doing this. The second question is what you want to do it. The second question is where you want to do it, like which region you want to be in, your city, in your region, or in your country, and so on. When you have all of that, you can decide on would you like to get from us current affair topics on your industry or whatever you want to achieve, or timeless topics, like slow moving topics like tips and tricks and how-to videos and such things. And so you make some ratio between those and choose the format. So once you're set up that, you will get 30 videos a month for only $99. No, not you, because you will be in alpha testing, but people will get it for $99. And as we say, 59 minutes of their time monthly. So all they have to do is take the script that they got in our software.
Okay.
They record it. They have a teleprompter on the screen.
All right.
So they just read it, and that's it.
And it's connected to the mobile app, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay. What if I want to do the recording with a professional camera?
For alpha testing, no, but it will be possible to upload it with a professional camera, definitely.
Okay, excellent.
Then you get the transcription.
Because now you have those AI applications which are available. You ask to create a video, but you don't record yourself. It creates for you a video from...
And as a digital marketing person, it's all about the eyes. Eyes, Chico. Eyes never lie. Like this is the famous sentence of Al Pacino, is it? Because you need to gain trust in someone's business and someone who, no matter how much somebody is shy or not or whatever, this is what you need, especially for personal branding. How can you build a personal brand if you're not showing your face?
Exactly. Exactly.
So there are some tools and possibilities of combining those two, but I really think that at this moment, making 30 videos of 30 seconds every day, like I'm doing on all my social media, it's important to do. For now, what you can do, hire somebody, and it will cost you much more than $100, and so on. And with this one, I also, as you said, I don't see this as a competition to video productions, because you will know, or digital marketing agencies, you will know to direct your clients on.
See, I will tell you now, for us as a digital marketing agency, okay, we do face that challenge where we have some clients, they want to record videos all the time, but you cannot go to their location every time and all the time and record videos. And we, as an agency, we are searching for a solution for our clients.
There is much more to come on that side. In alpha version, the main focus is to produce videos.
Yeah.
So you will have a dashboard where you have a playlist of the episodes already, you remember Winamp or
yes. Oh so my God, the legendary Winamp. Yes.
Played songs or played videos that you already did, the date and the achievement of the video, whatever. Then you have today. You're posting this video at 3 p.m. wherever, and then you have the edited episodes and unedited episodes. So you can choose any time or in any moment you have, click, record it, and that's it, Wow. So your task would be only to record 30 times, 30 seconds. That means you need 15 minutes of your time.
Beautiful.
A month.
Beautiful. You know that you inspired me when I saw the first video, the 90 days, 90 really? Videos. So I immediately went and I created myself like 30 topics. And
I remember you.
Yes, I made the scripts, I made everything, but I did not start recording.
Why?
I wanted to first go with the project, with this podcast actually. And this is something which, after seeing your videos, I was like, okay, let's have a podcast. And you know,
God.
we did a pilot.
I'm proud.
We
Thank you very much.
we did a pilot project last year. We had like few episodes of
I saw that.
podcast,
I saw.
but this time I said, okay, we will do it throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not here now in the UAE, we made the studio even in our office in Bosnia.
Oh my God.
So we will still have podcast sessions over there as well.
Amazing.
And definitely soon I will start with those videos. But let me then wait for the alpha version of.
Yeah,
and
on
we-
16th
we'll
of
use it,
April,
yes.
everything. I don't know whether when you broadcast this one, is it after 16th of April or?
I hope that's gonna be before 16th of April.
Okay,
yes.
if it is before
Yes,
16th
yes.
of April, that's anticipation building up
Yes.
on that. And as I told you, in this alpha phase, it is important to focus on production of the video.
Yeah.
But actually, our biggest proprietary technology won't be in the first version. It's like ChatGPT. It's not perfect because all the data cutoff is in December 2021, you know, and you don't have data for 2022 and further.
It will develop initially. I mean,
No,
it will.
yeah. Even ChatGPT is a little bit, which is contradictory, but ChatGPT is even earlier cutoff
Yeah.
than this one. But if you use Bing, you can use that. So you have a current affair data. Even in this first version, we will not have our main proprietary technology, which will be the following: when you enter your data, we will compare you with the top influencers, because we have a data sets of tens of thousands of influencers. We will compare your data and your goals
Okay.
to some of the biggest influencers in that area on social media, and then compare your analytics and their analytics, and suggest the things for you. Oh, you should have more current affairs, or you should have a shorter videos, or you should have more topics around this, or people are watching this topic or that topic.
This is what everyone needs, man.
Yeah. The direction.
wow.
You have one Steven Spielberg in
This is what I call pure artificial intelligence.
No. So you cannot multiply yourself, is it?
No way,
You're
yeah.
talking to clients all the time, and
Yeah.
then you sit down and then you think, and I really see. You asked me at the beginning, you know, like about AI and everything. I really see AI as a powerful assistant.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
and my question is, again, to reply with a question. You are a CEO of multinational company having billions of worth and anything. You hire an assistant. Are you afraid that that assistant will replace you? Of course not.
No way, man.
So you have amazing assistant, but still
Yeah.
he or she is an assistant, you know. So maybe at some point in life, when he or she goes through the corporate or something, like tens or decades the past or whatever, and have some American dream story, maybe it can happen. But literally, you know, like, you are not afraid that your assistant will immediately replace you and so on.
This is what I was talking about, and many people ask me about that, you know.
Yeah. No, it is a question of all questions, you know. And the first time when I heard and learned about AI, actually, I was on a workshop about AI 2017. I asked the question, and what if Terminator 2 happens, you know, like...
RoboCop.
Yeah. But still, as I said, the fire or the nuclear power and everything has both sides. Bad
It has
people...
its own cons and pros. So yeah.
Exactly. Bad people will direct it for good or bad, you know, and so on. So I think that for us, which we consider ourselves good people, you know, like, we use it for the noble causes.
Yeah.
We use it to disrupt the industries. And the time of disruption is very interesting, because in the time of disruption, the small ones can gain much more than the bigger ones. All of the biggest companies in the world, including Google, Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Tesla, all of them were developing their own AI. Still, the disruption came from the small, relatively
Yeah.
small, independent company called OpenAI, and they changed the market. And then, obviously, Microsoft invested another 10 billion because already invested 1 billion, but now they have 49% of the company, which I think it's a perfect move for OpenAI because the compliance of and security level of OpenAI once exposed is really, really at the highest risk, and they need someone who is the best in this security and the compliance things, and Microsoft is really the leader in that.
I tried to test ChatGPT, and I was like, okay, I asked a question, do you know this and that company, for example? And it was like, no, my data is limited only up to 2021 and so on. I was like, okay, if I'm giving you that input, would you keep that in mind? And it definitely said yes.
It will in that chat session.
In the chat session, yes.
When you exit that chat session, it doesn't know anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, with AI, this is the proprietary tech that they have, the machine learning of the AI.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I foresee the future coming in is that every one of us and every organization is renting that technology. We don't know how it works, but we are renting that technology from OpenAI and the similar companies. And then while we are renting, we are teaching that model to be our own model.
Yeah.
This will come. This is actually their goal. This is what they want to achieve. So every one of us will have, like when you go to the bar and you say, give me my drink.
Yeah.
They already know which drink, whatever.
Yeah.
And this is you give them, this is my new client, introduce something. This is the website, do my thing. And then your AI will do your thing, make scripts, make marketing plan, make posts, and so on. So,
man, I can imagine until what extent is this going to go?
No. I think in 365 days, like in a year, it will be interesting to listen to this podcast because I'm sure that many of these things that we are talking now will be possible and will be present, but maybe many more things that we couldn't anticipate.
Things that we still don't know about or don't have an idea.
I really started counting days since the ChatGPT went out. So today is 112th day.
Wow.
111th day of since 30th of November 2022.
The launch of
22. Yeah. So it's 111 days.
Then you can imagine in 1 year what's going to happen. Definitely.
This is just first 4 months, and really disruptive things that are happening in all industries, not only in the digital media, which we are discussing.
By the way, do you know that I have prepared a set of questions for you for this podcast? And
this was only one.
I didn't use any. Maybe I used just one. And I was actually talking to my wife yesterday. I was like, okay, maybe I won't prepare any questions because every time I sit with Ivan, we have something to talk about. We cannot stop. Yes, and we cannot stop. So definitely, I think I will not look into the questions anymore.
No, but I always say, I remember when I was doing a morning show, 3 hours of a morning show, and they definitely hired me because of my, presentation skills, whatever, like presenting skills and so on. And but I insisted on having a full script on the teleprompter.
It sometimes reminds you of
It can, when you are not inspired, when you are not yourself, when you cannot dig something, when you are whatever happens, doesn't have to do anything with a guest or something. You have something to rely on.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have any more questions. I'm sure you have, but you don't have any questions about AI. What to do now? Then you look at the questions and then you can browse through it and remember. So the preparation is, I always say, media and entertainment is a serious business. You have to prepare well, and as you did, And I have to tell that I'm fascinated by your accuracy and the podcast invitation.
Thank you. You know,
and everything. And
for me, I still consider myself as a beginner in the podcast. You know, actually, I'll tell you one thing. Like until 2 years ago, I was so shy of being on camera. Do you know that?
well, everyone is.
I was so shy on talking publicly, which we started doing on
Which
the
you do
events.
now, which you do
in the
now
events,
regularly.
yes. So really, you know, for me, this was a challenging period, and I'm proud of myself. So
No, you should be, because there is only one way to cure that shyness, by doing it. You know, to overcome, to face your fear. You know, like I tell you, you know, like when I entered the studio, it was like I don't know, like I didn't have that stress for the last season of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You know, it was like, what to do. Specifically, you know, the anxiousness when you don't know how it will turn out and so on. But when you see the results and when you know the structure, you know what Steven Spielberg says, you know, the movies are made in editing room. So yes, we have this conversation and everything. If it is the first podcast or whatever, once you sit down, once you see, you will be 10 times better for the next one. 10 times better for the next one. 10
Definitely.
times. So I think only by learning by doing, you know, like an overcoming shyness by doing.
See, for me, the podcast became something which, you know, I just love. I just want to do it. I just want to make it. I want to sit, have the conversations and talk. And by the way, you just mentioned the millionaire.
Yes.
Tell me your journey about the millionaire. I believe many people over there wants to know. And you hosted it 2 times already.
Yeah. 2 times for 10 years.
Yeah.
I will try to keep it short, but it's a long story. So I was a radio host, producer, MC, and everything on the radio, one-man show, as we call it.
Yeah.
And I was blessed with so many mentors and tutors, and I really was very eager to learn that, you know, and so on. Early day shifts, late night shifts, and so on, until I came to the main shifts on the drive time on the radio. And then I crossed to the TV station as audio producer. I was already doing some voiceovers and production for the TV jingles and commercials, ads. I specifically done quite a few of them for the new show that is coming to BKTV at that time in 2002, and which is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you know, like, and I was giving my voice to that, you know. So when I was invited by the main producer, you know, of the show to his office, I thought that he will be telling me something about those voiceovers, you know, and so on. But I entered the office and he said, Ivan, I have to ask you one thing. Would you like to audition for the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire host?
Wow.
And I was like, what?
That was the 1 million
But imagine yourself,
question.
I was in the radio. I was not a media persona. You know? I have a face for radio, as I like to say, you know, like my beauty is for radio only. and you know, like I never I thought that I would be in front of the camera on TV. And I was like, what? You know, because I already knew about the show a little bit. It's 2002. The show started 1998, but only in 2000 in Germany, and still on in Germany, you know, like international show. And I was like, wow, and then my knees started to wobble, you know, and I said, okay, let's try. And he said, you know what? He was in editing a shoot, and he was waiting to edit something for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And the editor actually was editing the show where I gave my voice to, which is some top chart, music chart, something like that, you know. And I was having fun. Hey everyone, here we are, like on the radio, you know, like what I did for 10 years. And he said, we need a guy like that. Long story short, because I was not the model host, you know, when it comes to the lines of my body.
I know, man.
The color of my hair, I was blonde, and I had an earring, you know. Everything was, you know, like not standard. And this was the biggest show ever in Serbia at the time, even now one of the biggest. And I was like, they couldn't, like face it. Okay, let's try someone else. And then at the end, 1 month later, when it was a finish, no more, the
They
English,
said no.
the English producer came and said, I'm very proud and humbled by the sentence of this guy, Rod Taylor. Unfortunately, he died a few years back, but it was my blessing that I met that guy. He changed my life. And he said to them, you will not find better than this one.
Wow.
And when I saw my audition tape, I was like, how the hell did you know that from this one will turn out something good? And he said, the years of producing
and experience,
he produced more than 80 Who Wants to Be Millionaires around the globe,
Oh my God.
So I saw something in you, obviously not on an audition and so on. And this is how it started. This is how it started in 2002 and on the 6th of May. And then it continued for 9 years and changed 3 TV stations. And after 9 years, it was turned off. That's it. And this is when I came to Dubai.
That was
2013, exactly 10 years ago.
Yes.
And 2012, the broadcasting stopped. And then I came to Dubai 10 years ago, and there was no show. And then the last year, one of the biggest TV stations in Serbia invited me and told me, and I accepted gladly. And the other producer now from UK, who also was there, he said that it looks like you were not in the studio for 10 minutes, not 10 years. Like it really something. And even one of the biggest comments I got from my sister, who is obviously my biggest critic, she said, you know what? When you were younger, because I started hosting it when I was 27, and now I'm a little bit younger.
A little bit younger, yes.
20 years actually, and we are making 20 years anniversary. This was the last season.
And was it globally everywhere, or
it was a revamp of the show? In a lot of countries did a revamp of the show for 20th anniversary. And my sister told me, like before you were acting good, everybody watched the show and everything, but now it seems that everything is settled. Like it's not like you all learned something from the producers, from this and that, whatever. It's like you are it, like, and it really felt.
You are the show.
You're the part of the show, part of the show. No, because that's the difference between 90 Days Challenge and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. With Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you have 50 people in the crew. You have everyone. You're focusing on your task solely. You just have to be in sync with everything that is going on there, and most of it is synced with you, like I prompt something, then the lights go out, down, whatever. And it's really, really fun. And the team I have now, and I have to tell you one thing, like when I started, I was 27. I knew all those people from TV before, like because I was working as an audio producer of the TV 2 years and giving the voice and everything. And I knew all of them. And I was like a kid for them, so I was part of the team, like that. Now I'm almost 50, and the kids or the producers are much younger, and they grew up with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they have so much respect. And I really love working with them. So the atmosphere is so good, and the results of last year's performance were amazing. So I really like that comeback, and I really love that show.
It's a quite amazing experience being on such a show.
Yes,
and
yes, exactly.
But are they going to do the show again, or?
I cannot say now.
Okay.
Ask me after the 1st of May. For now, let's keep it open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And any shows you are planning in the future to host or
on TV?
Yeah.
To be honest, no.
Did you think about it, or?
No, my focus really is, like when I was telling you what is the purpose, and which this guy Stefanos helped me in consolidating in my mind. is, okay, let's do something creative to express my creativity. Let's do something efficient as it can be. Then let's do something which can become a business. So this is how I'm blessed that I have one of my best friends in the world. We are developing something that will definitely disrupt the video production industry, fully automated, AI-powered or AI-assisted software for video production.
I can't wait to see that, man.
On 16th of April, we are releasing alpha
Definitely.
version, and I think that
I will have to stop everything and just work out on testing it. Yeah.
No. To be very honest, your testing will be 1 hour a month.
Yeah.
So you will have time for everything else. You can do, which I'm suggesting clients now, you have to be daily, okay? So you go into the studio, record 10 or 20 short episodes of 30 seconds with a teleprompter. It's much easier to read than to ad-lib it. And do one long form, like a podcast a month. So if you're having a podcast of 15 minutes or 20 minutes, quite enough, you can record it in 1 hour. And if you have another hour a month, you will have extreme presence on a social media. There are softwares now that are taking out the micro content from the podcasts. Not perfect, but it will get there definitely. So I suggest everyone to start looking into AI and how they can make their job much more efficient. You know that there is a new job, AI engineer, prompt engineer.
Yeah.
AI prompt engineer.
I have seen that. Was that your video?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we are hiring one.
You are hiring.
Yeah, we are hiring one AI prompt engineer.
Wow.
Someone who knows how to prompt the engineer, prompt the AI, So someone who knows how to communicate.
Can you find someone with a bachelor's degree in AI? No way.
No, there are a lot of people, but
Yeah.
we are seeking for someone on engineer. It's maybe a wrong name. It's a AI prompter, because this guy doesn't have to know how it works. It only has to have to know how to prompt it. How to prompt it.
Yeah. Tell me, I want your advice to our audience, especially for startups who just started launching their business. What advice do you have for them when it comes to video creation? Because see, like both of us, we are in the media, okay, and we see things differently.
Exactly.
But if you think out of the box, how those people see the media and video production, for them, I believe this is something too complicated.
Yes.
So, what advice do you have for them, and to give them and to promote themselves on social media? And
I'm always led by one saying from Gary Vee that I heard in person in 2018 in Hong Kong on the RISE conference. I was in the audience. He was on stage. He probably doesn't remember, but I remember well. He doesn't remember that I was there. But
he did send you a message, I remember.
Yeah,
Yes.
later. Much later.
Yeah.
But that conference really changed my life, because he said one truth which I still stand up to, and that is today every company is a media company. Every person is a media person first, and then whatever they do. So I think it's wrong to think in the matter of numbers of videos, because you should have countless videos. What you should think of is how to create those videos in the most efficient way. There are solutions, there are tools, especially now with the AI and everything, but even before that, there are tools, and there are forward-thinking digital agencies that can support you on that journey. It is important to understand that the difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing is the digital marketing is personal.
Yeah.
Why? Because this is my device. Don't lie to me on my device. Don't make TV commercials and play it on digital. You know that it never works.
Yeah.
And you know that only now people are preaching do the user-generated content infomercials and so on. And it's coming there. For the big companies, it's big to change. But for the startups, as you asked, I think it is important just to share their story, their value, in what direction they really think people should think, and not to say, as I like to say, and as we like to say to our clients, is don't sell, but tell. Don't sell a product, tell a story.
Tell a story, yes.
When you tell a story, this 90 days challenge videos. I did 60 of them. I got so many requests for partnerships, for business starting, for advisory, for daily it happens through that. I never said I am open for advisory roles. I never said I want to start a new business. So I'm only sharing the value and my beliefs and my learnings, and I'm still learning about the things that I do. That is startup, that is funding, that is living in Dubai, that is creators economy or creating videos and so on. And this is what I want to share my opinion of. So this is what everybody should do. Don't think about, there are some shortcuts how you can gain more followers. But do you really need
there are many. There are many.
You can pay for thousands of followers, and it's not maybe fully legal.
This is something I always tell our clients. Yeah. When some people come, they're like, okay, but I need followers. I said, okay, but are those followers going to be your buyers?
Yeah.
Or just follow you on Instagram? I'd rather have like 100 followers and 100 buyers. Exactly. But not 10,000 followers with 100 buyers.
With 10 buyers.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking now. I want people to follow me for who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will find definitely, and I cannot believe so many mean and wrong comments. Like, they cannot tell me. I did a video recently about cost of living in Dubai, and I said around $1,000 for a flat and $1,000 for a supermarket. And then some curse words like, how can you tell a supermarket is less? Okay.
I thought of it when I first saw that video. I was like, I'm 100% sure that there will be negative comments.
No. I really didn't want that. This video is the result of my previous video about Dubai, who lasted 500,000 views now. And so many comments, I don't know, a few thousand comments and so on. And so many people ask, okay, but tell us because it's interesting that no matter, we all know how it is nice to live in UAE and in Dubai. Yeah. And no matter, it's so nice, it's 2 to 3 times cheaper than in London, in Amsterdam, in Singapore, or so many cities of that scale.
Yes. And
the safety and so on. So I do videos from from my community, what they ask for and so on. I didn't expect, but there were so many people. But on the video, how safe is Dubai? I got the from the member of the government of UAE.
Wow, that is something.
Proud of that, and also
that's worth 1,000 followers. I mean, 10,000 followers.
And one of the companies that I am just a client of, I got in so nice and meaningful relationship with them, and I always advise them, not because I have some percentages, I don't have anything, but I have just a good experience and I'm a satisfied client, and this is the best that is that's the top level of customer satisfaction, so really changed a lot from the business, as I told you, perspective, life perspective, even from the perspective of life, like they say when you get up in the morning, you should make your bed. Because there is some structure to it, I don't make my bed.
It's a duty that
exactly. But I don't make my bed still. But I started doing videos, and it's my routine. It's my structure of my life, and it gave me much more. I lost kilos since 60 days ago because of the structure in my life.
How many kilos?
Not too much, but
It's visible, by the way. Wow, excellent.
Yeah.
So
Our size 8 kilos is
you don't see. Yeah, it's
yeah.
okay. Ivan, now in your experience, what elements contribute to a truly memorable and effective video?
I think for the 5th time in this podcast, I'm mentioning this Start With Why. I read, obviously, a book, Simon Sinek, Start With Why. And depending on what you want to achieve, it is important to make video in that direction. It is important when you don't have anything to say, don't say it. Don't stall the video. I also, when somebody asks me, like how long the video should be, and I said, man,
that all
if you
depends,
have
yeah.
Michael Jordan and he's willing to give you 8 hours of his life to interview him, do it for 8 hours.
Yeah.
But if you are empty today and you don't know what to say, don't do it. Like 5 seconds will be too long. So it always depends on what value you will give to the audience, and don't be afraid to share value. Don't be afraid to reveal the secrets, because one thing is for sure, 99% of people will not implement that by themselves. And the other thing is for sure is that they will understand you as an authority or thought leader or industry expert in that field. So having said that, don't hesitate to share true and real value with the people. And obviously use some tricks, like having a powerful hook at the beginning.
Yeah.
If you put this sentence in this video, we will reveal in this video we will reveal whether if the AI takeover will happen by the June of 2023 or not. Specifically, listen to the last piece of the podcast, because there we will give you this answer.
Definitely, I'm changing now the title of the podcast.
yeah. And this is so the title and the hook is extremely
very important. Yes,
first 3 seconds of the video extremely
because that
important.
is the thing that will decide whether the audience is going to watch the video till the end or not.
I don't know now the name of the guy, but also the other important thing is the expression, how you do it. Believe it or not, how you do it, how you say it, it's 70 to 80% of the success of the video. 70 or 80%. Everybody would think, okay, if I have a perfect script, I could read it like the most boring professor in the university, and like everybody would sleep.
I think Nas Daily was an expert in doing that, by the way.
Yes. He's personally like that. He's personally like that. And I think one of the also important thing is to be yourself on the videos.
Yes.
If you are Nas Daily, do it like Nas Daily. If you are like Wally, do it like Wally. If you are Ivan, do it like Ivan. But don't mimic that. Or
of course,
try to understand what I'm trying to do.
You have your own ways, your own the way the people they already know you.
Exactly. So in a nutshell, obviously be consistent. Have a powerful title, have a powerful hook, be passionate about what you are saying. You see, I'm almost 50. I am in media for 30 years, and I'm sitting on the edge of the chair because I want to explain everything, sweating here, because I'm passionate. I'm truly passionate about it. Not to mention that people in life should do everything what they are passionate about, because it's much easier when the tough times come. I was few times almost fall asleep when I was editing the video, but I knew that it has to be before midnight, and I was so
you have to do it.
Sometimes I have to do it, but I love the results and
I fully understand. I feel you 100%. I feel you 100%. But the only thing is that I'm doing that for my clients. By the way,
what?
the editing the videos till midnight and putting all that passion in editing those videos.
Come on, I couldn't do this if I had to do it for bread and butter.
Yeah.
Because still there is no revenue. So up until now, 60 days, zero revenue. It's not my goal. My goal is to build a base.
Exactly,
Build
yes,
a base.
yes.
And imagine what will happen after 365 days of posting. After 1,000 days of posting, inshallah.
Let's see.
Let's see, and so on. But I think that what I wanted to say, there is a TED talk
Yeah.
of a guy, full TED talk. He doesn't say a thing, and he's speaking for 20 minutes.
How come?
It's when you see it, you will understand. Like he's so passionate, and he's so expressive, and he's so energetic, and so on, and said. And he wants to emphasize the importance of how
and
you are saying
expressions,
it,
yeah.
and that's the really, really powerful TEDx video. I will send it to you. So
By
you
the
can
way,
put it
now
on.
you reminded me now of this guy, Kabi.
Yeah.
Kabi.
There you
He
go.
doesn't talk, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't. He just does expressions. He never talks.
Yeah. I saw him speak. He doesn't speak English almost at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw him speak. He got the Streamy Award,
Yes. I remember that.
but he's really, really good. He's consistent. He is
Yeah.
there, and so on. So I think it's very, very important. Like I have around 50,000 followers or 40,000 followers on Twitter, but I was not active for 10 years.
Wow.
I don't know what happened, but I cannot get 3 likes on the videos. 60 days already. I think it would be better if I started again the account.
See, I always tell because we are in the digital marketing industry now for long. I always tell everyone, just focus on one platform. You have to be there existent on other platforms,
Yes.
but focus on a single platform. Because if you are not able to grow on that single platform, how do you think you will grow on all the rest?
Yeah, eventually you have to, but focus platform by platform, exactly.
Yeah.
And I have to give one tip to to the people who wants to start daily posting. Start with TikTok. It's most rewarding. It's most rewarding, and because the algorithm of TikTok and how actually TikTok beat all the Facebooks and Instagrams and all other platforms is just to be a little bit more honest to your effort than others. Others are killing your effort 95 to 99% for Facebook, let's say.
Yeah.
If you post to Facebook now, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Yeah.
Literally nothing happens. And Instagram, let's say 80%. And I would say TikTok 60% killing your efforts. So it goes up and down, it pushes you to be consistent. But it's more rewarding when you see that you are getting, 500,000 views, then on the same video 3,000 views on Instagram. I would.
I know, but again, see, honestly, when it comes to TikTok, I have my my thoughts about that. And I can say I just don't like posting on TikTok.
I love it.
I know, but I have different reasons. If I take myself, for example, my focus, I'm actually always in dilemma between LinkedIn and YouTube, actually, because I see myself spending most of my time on YouTube, nowhere else, or LinkedIn. LinkedIn, it's mainly B2B.
Exactly.
But most of my time I'm spending on YouTube. So I decided now, actually from this year, to more concentrate and focus on YouTube.
It will be a hell of a ride because
I know.
YouTube is also most unrewarding, towards the new channels.
I know, but it's also a search engine.
Yeah, it is. And TikTok this is what is interesting. In the last 2 months, TikTok changed its algorithm in order to focus exactly on YouTube as a search engine. So you have to post videos if you want to reach widest audience on the terms that are most searched. So there is a.
So your videos
TikTok.
must have a title then.
It's no. TikTok is taking the three sources. One source is the in videos. That means titles, captions, subtitles, and also the transcript of the video. Oh, sorry. TikTok still doesn't understand the transcript. YouTube does.
Yeah.
Because it's doing it. But TikTok is now transcribing your videos automatically. So you have to turn on the auto captions in order to TikTok to understand what you are saying. So auto captions has to be on.
Okay.
And then it will understand.
But what about if you integrate your own captions in the video? Does it pick that?
No.
No, it doesn't pick that.
Still turn on the captions so the platform can understand you. No matter. Before there was a click.
But I believe there will be soon a change in that, definitely.
What?
To pick up in a different way, not just to keep the captions on.
No, you don't have to, because it is auto captions and people can turn it on and off. It's like auto captions on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you just decide whether to have them or not. My suggestion is have it, and people can turn it off.
Yeah.
But the platform will understand what you are saying. So that's my suggestion.
Let's see how it goes. I'll try posting them on TikTok and this. I did actually post like long time back some advice videos on TikTok, but I wasn't concentrating on it that much. But
I think it's most rewarding to get the reach, and you can then the direct that you have a direct link to YouTube.
Yeah.
From TikTok, so you can direct it and so on, and that funnel is the most important, from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube to here to there and to your website.
Yeah,
your website is obviously
you have to drive traffic to the website. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Man, we can talk for ages.
Yes.
But those, our podcasts, I mainly concentrate to have them like not more than 1 hour.
Yes.
Just not to keep it boring.
So
and
you will cut in three halves, three parts.
Yes. Yeah. And we will cut anything that is not. No, I mean everything we talked about is excellent and wonderful. I want to thank you very much for coming here and taking that long way to reach the studio.
Oh, it was a nice way. I love traveling throughout the UAE because the motorways are amazing and not that crowded, especially 611 here.
Yes,
and I listen to the podcasts and it's that times go like this. I hope that someone will listen to our podcast and find some value there. And I'm really, really grateful and thankful that my challenge 90 days inspired you to do something,
Believe me, it's not only me, but I know it inspired many people, not only me. Yes.
So I should start a community,
you should start,
sessions.
Yes, you should start, because it inspired also my clients that are following you.
Really?
Yes, and they are all now coming to me, okay, can we create videos? I was like, yes, Ivan, that's it. You're bringing me business, man.
Yes, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. The power and magic of media.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And okay, anything else you want to say to our audience?
I really thank you for being patient to listen to me.
All right, guys, this was Ivan. Thank you very much. And stay tuned, because we will see you in the next Hub2Connect Business Insights episode.
Share, like, subscribe.
Exactly. See you.